All right, Jiminy, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Let's see, Nanu Sheet, good morning. And Nisi, Georgia, good morning, Rhonda, Eliot, good morning. A beautiful, beautiful, awesome. It is Sunday, snowing in upstate New York. Lala, good morning, how are you doing? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube up there. But I just talked to my good friend, Dr. Magarelli, and texting with Dr. Verdialis and Dr. Ivanov in Philadelphia. But most of all, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing on this journey of life, the most important thing is have faith. Megan, Rini, Candace, good morning. Tundra, good morning from LA, Seattle, DC, Houston, Austin, Minneapolis, Louisiana, Georgia, Carolinas, the Virginias, wherever you're at, wherever around the world, whether it's Kiev or Moscow, we are praying for peace and connectivity, and that we can all find a way to better love and help. Jen, a blessed day every day. Remember, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. And one thing I don't talk too much about is my daily inspiration books, but my daily intention inspirations are part of my mind, body, smile, my craziness, right? Faith first, always. I don't care which way you think you're going, you got to have faith in God. Erica, Elizabeth, good morning, Toronto. Let's see, Canada. Dr. Faruqi, I had dinner with Dr. Faruqi and his beautiful wife, Marie. Oh my God, amazing people. Oh, at the new Lemongrass in Syracuse, you have to say hi to Sue and all Billy and the amazing people there, because ask for Kiltz's cut, the ribeye, amazing, right? Let's see, C. Gibbons, Art Saviz, another way to remove a polyp other than surgery. Sanise, well, it's possible that a polyp will come out naturally with your menstrual cycle, so it may be worth a follow-up, but most of the time it requires a hysteroscopy and a little bit of a clean out, hysteroscopy D and C. Third trimester, oh my God, grateful. Bree, everyone, share your stories on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all those things, right? And remember, we have to send love to Dr. Gleischer that this DHEA lawsuit will just go away. Let's share helpful information for everyone rather than suing Kiltz and CNY Fertility for sharing an open access information. So I'm going to be actually calling everyone that's been on DHEA, and whether or not you think we should all be sued by Dr. Gleischer, right? Oldest patient you've ever succeed IVF, 66, I think, with her own eggs. Oh my God, 46 or 7. I know, it's kind of crazy. Carnivore. Oh, listen, carnivore is kick-ass, the most amazing. I had a live with Bella, Steak and Butter Gal. You got to check her out on YouTube. She's amazing. And look at steak and eggs, steak and butter for fertility, right? I know it seems crazy, but it's amazing. Jack 81, fresh versus frozen sperm travel patient. I think either one works great. Freeze the sperm or ship it fresh and we'll freeze it. We're working on better ways to make it accessible, affordable for everyone. Erica Smith, Dr. Banerjee, awesome and amazing. Oh, Dr. Newhauser, by the way, is also one of our newer docs in Albany, coming from the Boston area. And we're working on a Boston CNY Fertility satellite and more to come. And I'm still working with Dr. Lay from Annandale OBGYN in DC. It just takes a little time to bring these things together to get the DMV going. And Dr. Linderfelder down in Virginia to get that going. But Sarasota is almost there. We're doing construction. We'll put our plans and kind of what we've been doing all out there. All right, Ashley Lombard, what can I do? What else can I do? Everyone, download for free CNY for Fertility Family Balancing Family Building Guide. Really a lot of stuff. Look at the things on laparoscopy, on endo, on anti-inflammatory nutritional solutions, which are basically Kiltz's keto, right? And Immune 3 and Immune 4 protocols, I think are really valuable in all of that. And, I'm way nuts, but no nut seeds, no nut oils, no nut milks, no nut cheeses, nuts, right? We're really, I think I saw Dr. K2 on there. Condra, thank you, James. We're really, really excited about everything you're doing and the whole team. Lisa, Jessica, and I'm not mentioning everyone, but the whole team in Sarasota is rocking and rolling and coming together. Patience, patience, patience. The only Chi-Chi, Deidre, Dickinson, hello, Dixon, purple, pink, roses, awesome, everyone. Download the books. If you go to drkiltz.com or you go to CNYfertility.com, you can download these books for free. And you can also look at a lot of the books. So in this guy here, the back is a ton of books that I highly recommend. You got an audio, you got to read them, you got to write all over them, you got to just break them apart. Faith, 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 faith first, always, right? Believe in God and look in the mirror and the goddess is there. You and I are all the goddesses and the gods, the lionesses and the lions, all respected pigs, cows, and sheep, but we are hunters, not grazers. It's crazy. Yes, stay on the ovarian bloom. I think it's helpful. Don't forget that for those that don't like to eat real liver or organ meats, the Kiltz's Dr. K's Nutritional Solutions throws a little bit of liver. But ultimately, if you eat like this, no supplements required, right? And whether or not DHEA works or not, I don't know. Theralogics is really an awesome source of getting DHEA, but you could get it at the local drugstore for a lot less money from anyone. That's the craziness. You're turning 30. I Jones, 29, AMH 10. Do you recommend fresh or frozen? Low dose, mini dose protocols, fresh transfer, Immune 3, carnivore keto is king. Kiltz's carnivore keto is king. 1 meal a day. And when you're pregnant, one meal, and carnivore forever, right? Okay, it's kind of a magazine, but I like pictures. I'm the picture kid. I couldn't read as a kid, so I always went for pictures. Lots of pictures. But Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle on Amazon, paper copy, or for free. Jennifer, so check it out. When I was home, my mom fed to me raw little pieces dipped in sesame oil with salt, pepper. Yes, Elizabeth Pock. Now, my recommendation is plant oils are out. You want to eat ghee, lard, tallow, duck grease, amazing. Remember, fat is where it's at, and skinny is deadly if there's a famine. Fertile fatness is in, right? And just check out our stuff. We turn no one away for size, shape, age, weight, gender description, color description, socioeconomic description, because we're all the lionesses and the lions. Rinny John, yes, Neupogen is helpful. Microgram per kilogram up to 60 micrograms. And there are some ways, I think, to get it. So you got to Google it for free, but share ways that we can lower the cost of fertility care. That's amazing. Let's see. In the raw is what we really are. For millions of years, we probably maybe wore a buffalo or sheepskin. I don't know. But we need to cut it way down and find the inspiration to get back to our savage, natural, ancient roots. And I talk so much about carnivore, 1 meal a day at night, fatty meat. That's it. Heather Masal, everyone should have a chance, no matter size, shape, age, weight, gender, whatever it is. We take care of single, married, whatever your gender is, we're here to help you. And I'm throwing some crazy ideas. Bring them to your OBGYN, bring them to your fertility doctor. I don't know the right answer, but we're really all working together. Fiber removal, let's see, I don't know who's in Georgia doing fibroid removals, but we should get that for you. We should have a link to who's out there doing fibroids, immunology, reproductive immunology. We believe that reproductive immunology is the foundation of all health and wellness, right? If you're fertile, you're healthy. If you're not fertile, you're not healthy. There's something going on that we need to shift and change. NMN and NADH, Heather, I think okay, but the problem with all these supplements is that we don't have any long-term studies to know the real answer in this, unfortunately. Oh, Dr. Tro Kalajian. I did a really great live with Dr. Tro and Brian. I apologize, I maybe mispronounced the names. Weight loss, but when you're looking at people that are doing weight loss, they're also doing anti-inflammation. And we need more people like Dr. Tro and more inspiring for everyone. A steak and butter gal, Bella. We're going to be doing another conversation with her in April. So check out her stuff. Just Google steak and butter gal. More fat in or with BMI 21, hypercholesterolemia. Hypercholesterolemia is not a true disease. It's wrong. Yes, you got to add the fat. Why do you think I recommend bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, and occasionally my ice cream? And kind of add salt. I think salt is critical for our humanity. I mean, why do you think salt used to be the most expensive thing ever created in the universe? And without it, we die. Whether it's iodized or not, you get iodine from eating the beef and the liver and the fatty meat, and you got to eat the fat, by the way. Let's see, Condonu, hot sauce. Necessary to remove fibroids, not necessary, but I see so many times we remove fibroids and bingo, pregnancy happens. It's amazing. Heather Muscal, diabetes and keto. All right. My sister, beautiful Maria Ann, died of diabetes, 52. She had it since age 4. I believe the American Diabetic Association, Dietary Association taught us all, and my sister, eat plenty of plants and then add insulin. Plants all convert to sugar. When you eat this master plan, it's Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle for Fertility. The master plan, it is it. And I would say that if you're diabetic and you go carnivore, 1 meal a day, you will need almost no insulin. It is the game changer. I just turned 66 on the 12th of March. Amazing. Oh my God. Let's see here. My computer wants to shut down, and that would not be good. And if it does, we'll see what's going on. And I apologize. Hopefully it's not going to do that. But if it does, we'll restart it. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Let's see. PRP for me tomorrow morning. What is the evidence behind being? PRP is anti-inflammatory. Platelet-rich plasma. I do recommend it. I use it all the time. Again, who should use it? Maybe everyone should do PRP HCG washes, maybe Neupogen washes. Human growth hormone can be helpful. There's so many things. Again, family building guide, right? And by the way, if my computer shuts us down, I'm going to come right back and just give me a moment. Numbing cream or solution would you recommend for injections? There is a EMLA cream. We can help get that for you, by the way. And so it may be helpful, by the way. Maria, Craig Emmerich, Maria. We love Maria. Keto for Fertility. It's coming. Right now, it's just digital copies, but we're going to be getting paper copies and sharing with everyone. See about my baseline for tomorrow, which is last day of my period. Join. Recommend me getting my endometriosis cleaned up second time before treatment, or will it not play a factor? Would you recommend IUI or IVF? Fatale. I think that getting it cleaned up is helpful, whether you do it surgically, laparoscopy, or you do 2 months of Orilissa or with letrozole, or Lupron with letrozole. I think those things can be very, very important. Go for a walk, slow it down. Get in the pottery studio, the painting studio, the video studio, but be creative in life and make mistakes. I make mistakes all day long. I'm always afraid that I'm going to make a mistake, but I'm out there doing it whatever I can. By the way, Candace, I'm type 2. Sugars have never been more controlled. I eat from 3 to 6 p.m. I feel good. I sleep better. I'm doing keto and switching complete carnivore. Amazing for life, by the way. I've been doing it since February. Down 12 pounds. Hemoglobin A1C 7 point. Look at. I usually have Sean Baker's book around here. There we go. Nope. Maybe. I'm sorry I'm missing you guys here for a moment, but Sean Baker, carnivore, he's amazing. Paul Saladino, it's just amazing concepts and ideas that we're learning. I've been doing carnivore for over 10 years now. Before that, keto, then paleo, 66. I rarely get on a treadmill or a bike or weights, like rarely. And it starts in here. You guys all need to see the babies in your arms, the babies developing to term, all of these things, right? All right, Micah Kiker, my wife needs her fibers removed. We are in Atlanta. Do you know a doctor who would, we do them up in New York. We'll talk to Dr. Verdialis, whether she can do them or we'll get you a referral to do them. Dr. Condrick down in Florida, lots of people doing them out there. My DHA was 79.6. Should I supplement? Jennifer, I'm not going to answer that question because I'm going to get in trouble with Dr. Gleicher and they're going to say, Dr. Kiltz, what are you doing telling people about DHEA? No one knows that answer, by the way. Somewhere between 25 and 100 milligrams. Dr. Casson was the first to talk about DHEA. But if that level falls above the norm for that laboratory, probably not. But again, we're not checking every vitamin and taking vitamins every day, by the way. We're still doing it. But molecular fertility supplements, check them out for men and women. We hope that they're a good brand, they're affordable, and that's one of the most important things because even the FDA claims there's no evidence other than maybe folic acid that you need any of this stuff, by the way. Let's see, do you see good success with using Zymot membrane versus frozen testing? Well, the Zymot must be done with mobile sperm, by the way. And so both, it's all individualized. Zymot is an extra cost. We're offering it if you want it. I think it may be helpful, but no one knows that absolute answer. But if what you're doing isn't working, let's do something different. Continue DHEA during the 2-week wait. Again, no one knows that real answer. I think probably not once you've done a transfer or an IUI. But we don't know that for so many of the things we're doing. But the most important thing, the most important fertile nutritional solution ever is Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. And this isn't trademark. You guys can sell it away. You can use it with anyone. But bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, that's one meal a day. I do 23 in one. Occasionally I'll have cake, cookie, or ice cream. Listen, but rare, and alcohol, throw it away. Whiskey, wine, or beer, no way. A little bit of coffee or tea is okay. Neupogen, there are some generic Neupogens. You guys have to help me out on this. I'm not the expert of where to find it. You guys have to find the freebies and all these other things and help. Let's get that stuff out there, right? But one of the problems with all this is I can't afford it. Mini dose, low doses. If our doctors are giving you 300 or more dosing and you want to do lower, you just say it. If you go to the pharmacy and it's too much money, don't buy it. You wait. Even some natural cycles work. No meds, trigger shot, retrieve, baby. Let's see, IVF in Sarasota. I keep on saying July, August, but I'm just doing a lot of this, getting my team members down there, training the embryologist. But we need, if you know an embryologist that wants to join us, we're really working to build our team members and all of this, by the way. 2 years, amazing. Lindsay Wyckoff, listen, keto is kick-ass, the number one. And look at To me, it's a high fat, low to no carbs. Protein is always about 20%. You have very, very, very low needs for protein, but you need fat. You either must eat it or make it. If you can't make it and you don't eat it, you're dead. That's it, right? Do you have an opinion of human growth hormone, the treatment of low sperm? I think for guys, by the way, that HGH may be important, HCG and clomid may be important, maybe even DHEA. Oh, wait. I didn't say that. There's no evidence that DHEA is like a wonder drug and works at all. My bet is the science is mostly a lie, right? A lie to make Dr. Gleicher and his team a lot of profits off you guys who basically buy his DHEA for more money, but you could buy it a lot more affordable at the local drugstore. But whether it works or not, I don't know. All right, Vixen Girl, we're looking forward to transfer tomorrow. Let's see, I'm there with Dr. Faruqi and Dr. Corley. I have surgery at noon, so team's really awesome. Do frozen transfer if saline sonogram is done early? Yes, you can. I think saline sonograms, even a look and see without a disruption, and or an early biopsy in the first 5 days of the cycle, you can still do a transfer. Everyone doing okay? I'm going to get in the pottery studio, work on some Kiltz's cups, and let's see, Laquila, Reed, Toyer. Progesterone capsules are causing irritation. You can use the progesterone prometrium, 200 milligrams orally, by the way, or you might stay on the progesterone and oil shots, but change it up. There's also endometrium and crenone. I often recommend staying on progesterone throughout your pregnancy, by the way. I think it can be very helpful. Let's see. Milani is at 8 on Friday and homogeneous start progesterone last night. I think it's okay, even if it's not trilaminar, because I think often it's the setting of the ultrasound machine that's not so perfect. Failed FET March 7th. So sorry. Having me do Lovenox 30 twice a day. I'm terrified of needles. I love needles. I love this process, and I'm staying on Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle forever. This is the Nutritional Fertile Solution. Again, one meal at night, lots of fat. Fat suppresses inflammation. Lovenox, again, if you can't tolerate, you can't, don't do it. But prednisone 10 twice a day, aspirin 100 milligrams a day, and maybe Plaquenil or Prograf and stay on the progesterone. Andy O'Brien, thank you. Listen, everyone, sharing support groups, share your experience, help make us better, complain away, but not to criticize, but critique in a way that says, hey, this is what I experienced. I know that that's not what we meant to do, did we, right? We meant to be better. And I'm so grateful for my global team, financial team, nursing team, everywhere. Listen, they're doing the very best they can every day. And they too kind of feel stressed and struggling in this COVID craziness. And now with war in the world, oh my God, we're all afraid, right? Lisa, good morning. Sarasota office, Marie Schwartz, hire a nurse or ask your partner or other relatives to do it. Yes, that's a good idea to get someone to help you do those shots. But you must say, oh, I love all of these treatments. It's so nice and perfect for me. Amazing, right? Let's see. I'm the same. My husband did all my injections, fresh or frozen donor eggs, Elizabeth Pock, both work great, by the way. And we need more egg donors. We need more sperm donors. We need more embryo donors. We need more gestational carriers. Remember, we are the crowdsourcing, CNY crowdsourcing natural fertility for all of us, right? And look, foundation is the foundation. Fertility is the foundation of all life, right? Not profits. Parents, mommies, daddies, babies, right? The more we can help on a more affordable, accessible way. I'm working with so many, and we're so grateful, right? I got my mom to give me shots when she doesn't. I put something on the TV and listen to music. Yeah, we got to be we got to be distracted, right? Sent you a request of Queen Me. Hello, Queen Me. Am I? I had a sonohysterography followed by a hysteroscopy, polypectomy, and DNC in November. Do you typically still recommend the laparoscopy? I often recommend the laparoscopy to look look inside the bucket, right? This is the most important bucket, right? What we put in the bucket. Imagine you're just walking around with a bucket and you're just shoving stuff in the bucket. In the bucket is where it causes all the peritoneal damage around the ovaries, tubes, and uterus. The peritoneal damage causes infertility, male and female. It causes arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines. It causes all the hemorrhoids and all the, the stuff that happens all down in here, right? It's the pelvic dysfunction. It's because we're eating plants, and plants are the predators and they want to kill us. People say, oh, I love eating vegetables. They make me feel good. Well, heroin, cocaine, and marijuana makes people feel good, but it is not good for you. I know, crazy. What increased implantation rates when the embryos are already good? All right. Look at the family building guide and look at Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle plan. This is the nutritional solution for Ferraris. And we're the Ferraris. We're the lionesses and the lions. But this is why I look at Immune 3. Immune 4 is IVIG and Humira. It's more expensive. You don't need to do a bunch of high-test testing. But if you want to do the high-test testing, we'll be glad to do it. But it's going to cost you more, even a waiting time to get, what does this mean? It means you need the immune treatment 3 or 4. And remind my team, I want to do immune 3, not immune 1, not immune 2, immune 3, because we're all highly inflamed. What do you think of day 3 embryos for low? I think a day 3 is the home run. I do a ton of day 3s. Day 2, 3, and 4, day 5, 6, and 7. Listen, if you have a day 3, freeze it or put it in. Remember, what do they say? A bird in the hand is better than one in the bush, or 2 in the bush, something like that. The magic El Dynamo. Hello. I have stage 4 endo, which is caused by filling the bucket with plants. I'm sorry. Concerned about adenomyosis. This is where you need to go. Carnivore keto, 1 meal a day. Kick-ass, most amazing solution. No alcohol. Listen, alcohol is not a treat. Sorry. My ice cream is, though, from time to time. No fiber, fruit, vegetables, but you might try Orlissa for 2 to 3 months or Lupron for 2 to 3 months to reduce endo, adeno, fibroids. Could be helpful. Kiss, kiss. Rosamy. Folger Feast of 5. Hello. When do you recommend to trigger IUI for IUI if I have a 15, 16, maybe 1 more day, maybe 2 more days? It's not, this is the problem. It's not absolute. 16 to 18 millimeters is good. Live. Remove that guy. All right. I think am I back on live? All right. Let me know if, all right. Let me know if I'm back on YouTube and Facebook. I'm on Instagram here. My computer wanted to shut off. So I do what I can. We're all doing the very best we can each and every day, right? And let's see here. What time is it? Let's see here. What time do we have? All right. Let's see. Vanessa. Let's see if they're in the uterine cavity. Generally, have to be removed in the wall. Retrieval. So fibroids, polyps, I think should be removed from the uterus for sure. Get my insurance to pay for that. Insurance companies are tough, but we all have to do our very best to find the most affordable, accessible stuff out there, right? And the more everyone shares affordability, access, quality, the better, right? That's the most important thing. Access, quality, affordability, and honesty. Dr. Gleischer, let's see. Why are you suing Dr. Kiltz? Because of sharing the use of DHEA. Must be money. Just has to be money. I can't think of any other reason, right? Let's see. You guys are good. Good morning, Mara Ayan, Erica Smith. Am I back? Great. This stuff is crazy, but look at our ability to quickly move around and be okay with whatever it is. You guys, I don't know if you could see on my YouTube, Facebook, I'm working on my ideas, have health and wellness and the metabolism of the body. Let me see. I'll get you guys way over there. Constantly working on the function of the human body. We have our new Keto Lifestyle coming out pretty soon. Carnivore coming out. So not losing any weight on carnivore. Been at sits. So your weight is perfect. All right. You listen. Weight isn't the issue. It's what's in the bucket. So this is where we're really working on how to reduce the inflammation in the bowels, in the bucket. Carnivore, keto, 1 meal a day, and maybe you're eating too much fat. Maybe, I don't know that answer, but if you're eating seed oils, seeds in any way, and maybe you got to cut back on my ice cream, right? New keto book, and you guys share your ideas, but we're always changing. We're always listening to ideas. Dr. Magarelli is out at Pacific Coast Fertility, talking to all the experts, getting some new ideas to bring for you guys. But the most important thing, affordability, access, quality, honesty, integrating Eastern and Western medicine, and listening to you. That's the most important thing that we need to be doing, is listening to you in every way. Jack 81 again, you got to go to that 1 meal and maybe go for a walk, get on the bicycle a little bit, just a little bit, right? But get into the pottery studio or the painting studio or crochet or knitting or sewing or painting, whatever it is. We need to get off the treadmill. We need to get into the studio and share your thoughts and ideas how we can all do better, by the way. Let's see. Keto, once a day during an FET. I say always once a day. Listen, maybe once a day or less, but it's hard to do it every 2 days. 1 meal a day is really the radical game changer, in my opinion. When I learned how to go to 1 meal a day, oh my God, rocking amazing, right? And again, this is the game changer. This is it. Nothing else matters more than this. And when I just look at it, seems boring, but you can do chicken and fish and pork and lamb. You can do duck. You can do meat. You can do lobsters, oysters, all those things. But lions they don't go for variety, right? You cannot have a girlfriend, boyfriend, or any other mate on the side of your mate, right? That's deadly and dangerous, right? Even though you might want to do it, don't do it. Don't do it, right? Angelina, hello. Netanami, Becca, hello. Ojanowski, hello. And let's see. I'm every day I want to get to everyone. And Steak and Butter Gal, Bella, you got to check her stuff out. She's amazing. There's so many women. Kelly Hogan, let's see. Fit and oh man, I'm forgetting all the names. But now at 66, my brain, I get to keep working on it, right? Every day. Let's see. DHE is talked about in lots of publicly available published studies. How can you be sued for talking about it? Heather, I don't know, but he is. And we need more people to say, Dr. Gleischer, if you keep on suing Kiltz, we're going to buy someone else's nutraceuticals. Why are you suing Kiltz? He's trying to help you. He's a good guy. He's taught me so much, but he wants to sue me. I don't know. But it is publicly out there. Everyone knows about it. But the judge, good judge, I'm sure it's going to be fair, but I'm not giving up on this because affordability, access, quality is critical. Let's see. Don't cheat on keto. No cheating. Rarely rewarding, right? And for me, I get my ice cream. Now I'm 66. I'm about 150, near my high school weight. I've never felt better. My brain energy, my bowel bleeding is gone. Hemorrhoids, kidney stones, migraines, gone. I've seen fertility come back even in the mid to late 40s. You got to do it. Plants are birth control. When you eat a high plant-based diet and a low-fat diet, birth control. It's crazy. Metformin could help 500 to 750 of the extended release once a day. That's it. I don't recommend higher, but right, this is it. This is the game changer. This is the most amazing. Never freedom. Let's see, Elizabeth, 1 meal a day during pregnancy, throughout your life, by the way. Make sure if you aren't carrying a lot of fat, you got to eat a lot of fat. You got to eat butter. You got to eat the cream. You got to eat the fatty stuff. When you cook your bacon, don't pour away the grease. Put the eggs in the grease and eat them. Vegetables, I'm sorry, are deadly. They're deadly. They're not good for you or anyone. Cancer is caused by vegetables, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. There's no requirement for them in the human diet, but no longer a diet. It's a human fertile nutritional solution, right? Let's see. I'm not drinking, but I had a few last night doing donor eggs add-on April. I do a very rare, extra filthy, dirty. You'd think I'm just eating olive juice, which is pretty much it, with a splash of vodka, blue cheese stuffed olives. But if you're suffering, you're sick, you want to be better, don't touch it, right? And again, the solution for all health and wellness is so simple. I'm always going to go right to this. And it seems wrong. And if you're a vegan or vegetarian, 1 meal up the fat, coconut fat, or cream or cream or butter, if you're cheese, extra really fat cheese, if you're a vegetarian. That's really it. But go to 1 meal, cook the carbs well, and but you gotta. It's like amazing concepts. Well, let's see. A.W. Kaufman, hello. Will CoQ10 help in fertility? Yes, it will. I'm coming up on a retrieval and transfer. Should I transfer embryos from my retrieval or transfer my frozen PGT embryos? Either one is fine. Quite often, you got to make sure your progesterone's not too high the day of trigger. You don't have too many follicles, too high of an estrogen. I just say estrogen is over 4,000. You should freeze, but it's not absolute. These are guidelines, right? 30 eggs retrieved, and it doesn't matter how many fertilize and make it to blast. First retrieval, 14 retrieved, 9 fertilized, 6 blast. Second retrieval, 14, 7. I have 28 and need 30. No, you don't need 30. You need 1 embryo, right? 1. You guys good? Coco Chanel, how you doing? Stir Coco, 2 months on keto carnivore. Again, Netanomi. This is like the game changer. I learned from Maria Emmerich. I learned from, let's see, Gary Taubes, Nina Tochholz. There's so many people doing this. The game changer of life is carnivore keto, 1 meal a day. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. I will bet $1 billion this is the way. When you do this and you feel better, listen, fiber is deadly. It wants to kill you, by the way. And fermentation and probiotics are deadly. The glycobiome is the key. When you eat fat, you protect the glycobiome in the gut, which then protects the glycobiome in the blood vessels and lymphatics and the perineal cavity, in your ovaries, tubes, uterus, in your breasts. That's the most important thing to understand. Hey, Coco Chanel, how you doing? The Lindsay Lozano, how are you doing? EXO, Katie Smith, love you too, right? Hugs and kisses. Is it negative to have 60 progesterone transfer day? No, it is not, Erica. Over 10, no one knows the higher limits, in my opinion, by the way. This is my basement, right? This is where I do the fertile fireside chat. And I do my craziness on the walls, and I share thoughts and ideas. But I'm always, again, don't forget, right? This is the older version of the family building guide. Ooh, the newer version, right? And listen, my job is affordability, access, quality for everyone. And don't forget, donor eggs, donor embryos, adoption, a gestational carrier. There's so many different ways to do this. Never, ever, ever give up on you and this whole process, right? That's the craziness. Like all is well. Awesome. Keep moving. Never give up, right? Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Abraham, Moses, the Hindu gods, the Buddhist gods, the ancient gods of all humanity. We are all bringing the belief that God is within all of us, and you must have faith. 90 days before another stim. Savvy Sav 2. No, you don't. Cash cow owner. Hope you see, to see you on Egg Retrieval one day this week. I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday morning, I'm actually off next week going out to Arizona. I learned to fly an airplane about 10 years ago. And so I have to go for training every year to stay current. And that's why I'm also Dr. Magarelli. We're doing all our lives. We're learning from others. Most of all, we all must keep learning till the day you die, right? And remember, when you die, your spirit is released to the universe to share the beauty of love of life. That's it. We have to see the beauty of love and life. And ancient humans have told the stories of humanity for infinite years, right? Something like that. What is your preferred BMI to have the best success with IVF and egg donor? Jules Marie, whatever your BMI is, it is perfect. We're not here to say your BMI should be different than it is. Start with where you're at. Check out Zach Bitter. He's amazing. Dr. Tro, T-R-O, who's a family practice. He works on health and wellness, metabolic diseases. And if you want to change your BMI, check him out. Check so many out. Kelly Hogan, you got to check her YouTube stuff out. So much stuff out there. And listen, carnivore keto, one meal a day, Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle is for life. It's lifestyle, not 30-day style, right? Let's see, make sure I answer that question. So again, whatever your BMI is. Now, if you say, hey, Dr. Kiltz, I would like to be this BMI, well, what's the most important thing that Kiltz is going to tell you? This is it, right? And the Keto for Fertility cookbook with Maria and me, we're waiting for the printed copies from China. They're on a boat. You know how fast that goes. But you can download a digital copy, and we're working to get more of Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. And we're going to be adding more of but simplify, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, salt, chicken, organ meats, lamb, goat, but you got to eat the fat, right? A fat is fertile, right? If you're skinny and there's a famine, you're dead. That's it. I'm in Syracuse. Let's see. Am I in Syracuse the first week of April? I don't even know that. I'll be back on Tuesday, by the way. And let's see. Dr. D'Souza, Dr. Chang, Chris Z, and all the team members in Buffalo, thank you. We're working on helping get other centers throughout the country, partnering with OBGYNs or REs or you to build more affordable, accessible fertility care. It's not about our profitability. It's about your profitability, about parenthood, right? Mommies and daddies and parents are key. I have this beautiful 33-year young daughter, Pilar. I'm so grateful to her. She's part of the team. She's really helping and coming together and bringing some new and exciting different ideas. Okay, Harpna, 42 years young. I have had 2 ER egg retrievals, first 6 blasts, 5 abnormal. Don't test them, by the way. Second 3 blasts, all abnormal. Don't judge them. How many more egg retrievals do you think? 1 more, but transfer whatever the test says. What they say may be wrong. And who are they? They're the masters that are eating the most expensive meat and feeding most of the masses mush, right? Mush for the masses, right? Meat for the masters. And you know me, I'm the crazy carnivore king. And Tia buys me the best Snake River, dry aged, fattiest ribeye steaks you can imagine. Rare as can be, black and blue. But if you want them cooked a little bit more, remember, dip them or add in butter, add the butter. And I always say, yes, Malden sea salt is amazing. Let's see, Center in Virginia. I'm working on Virginia with Dr. Linderfelder and Dr. Anna Lay in DMV. We're really working with those in the Carolinas and Florida and Georgia. We're working on ways to create that small lab, the simplicity, affordability, access, and quality. Again, remember, and check out, if you haven't checked out my crazy, Kiltz's Daily Inspirations, right? But write your own. The whole idea here is, and I'm going to be doing this new one in color coming up because I like colors. I like plants and pictures. They are so important. Ayandra, yes to LA. Remember the kid from LA, Silver Lake. We're sharing thoughts and ideas how we can bring the family. This is a large family. Sometimes we argue, don't we? Sometimes we get yelled at from you or we yell at you. I don't know. We're all family. Angelina Cementelli, my great, amazing Nana who lived 104. She was so inspiring to me. Or Gelsomina, both from Italy, so inspiring to me. But we all must be inspired together. And when we get mad at one another or mad at ourselves or angry or sad, let's sprinkle it with love and kindness, and let's step back a little bit and imagine that all the troubles, even Dr. Gleischer's lawsuit, is a gift. It's a gift, right? Let's see. FET was successful. First ultrasound measured on track. Third ultrasound showed behind by 3 days. Heartbeat. That should be good. Stay on your progesterone throughout pregnancy. Stay on the molecular fertility supplements. And most of all, what should you do throughout life is Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. This is the biggest game changer. Cancer is caused by fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and a low to no animal fat diet, right? But if you go to the real solution, this is kick-ass, right? We have a new editing form of this coming out, but share it, right? With your mother, your father, your step parents, or your cousins, your aunts, your neighbors, your foes, even Dr. Gleischer. Dr. Gleischer, listen, this would be awesome for you. And I honor you. I honor your science. Why are you suing CNY? Why? We even said we'd be glad to share your ideas. I'm hoping the lawyers and ASRM, all the leaders in ASRM can all come together with Dr. Gleischer and say, really? Come on. We're all here to work together. Alas, can't eat butter. Well, maybe ghee. You should try the ghee. But if not, listen, eat the bacon fat, right? Tallow, lard. Like, this is crazy, right? But if you haven't tried Kiltz's ice cream, you must. You don't need an ice cream maker. Put one bowl with ice, the other bowl inside the bowl in ice. Put the cream, the egg, vanilla, a little bit of molten salt, and I say white sugar cane sugar. That is it. Cash cow, stay on progesterone throughout the whole pregnancy. Possibly, yes. There's evidence that it reduces inflammation. Oh, Jim Sumners, by the way, does the intra-abdominal cerclage. Great doc, perinatologist. We're working to get him more patients that need a cerclage, because remember, when you eat a high plant-based diet, I got to show, look at the pelvis is where all the inflammation is, right? All this inflammation for all of us is where the colon sits, right? It's crazy concepts and ideas, but look, I used to have hemorrhoids and bleeding and IBS and colitis and Crohn's and diverticuli. I went carnivore. I went Kiltz's carnivore keto, 1 meal a day over 10 years ago. Amazing. Everything gone. I love doctors. I love drugs and dissections. That's what I do. But if I can help you not need a doctor, like lower the cost of healthcare, wouldn't that be the game changer, right? Is Plaquenil twice a day better? I think 200 milligrams Plaquenil twice a day from the beginning of the cycle. You could stay on it It's all anti-inflammatory. Let's pray for peace in Ukraine and Russia, that we could all come together, our brothers and sisters, that we could all say, hey, mistake, let's get back and figure this out, right? Candidly, Crystal, IUI's done at a different fertility clinic with no luck. We switched to it, but found out my new insurance doesn't cover IVF. Should we try IUI with CNY? Well, look at what should you do? Candidly, look at number one is check out these versions. Amazon sells all of this stuff, right? Check out Maria Emmerich Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, right? And most of all, talk to your doctor about a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. Is keto good for life? Is one meal a day good for life? Maybe a snack, fatty meat. No man wants a skinny woman, right? And skinny is deadly in a famine. I know these ideas sound radical wrong, but I'm telling you, whatever size and shape you are, you got to love yourself, and you got to eat, right? What is Kiltz? I go to this. It's the babies plan, right? And what is more important than making babies? Nothing. My beautiful ex-wife, Gina, and me had this beautiful, amazing daughter, Pilar. She's amazing. Gina's amazing. And we're so blessed and lucky in life, right? Remember, whatever journey you're on, you imagine it, it's the very best. Inflammation protocol for adenomyosis, Viriloop, I think it is. But this is the anti-inflammatory. And again, look at the immune 3 and 4, adenomyosis. 2 to 3 months of Orilissa, letrozole, or Lupron, letrozole can be very, 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 very helpful. Operation Baby Human. Should an endo patient be on more progesterone throughout FET? Since, no one knows that answer, but number one is carnivore keto, 1 meal a day is the very best. Stay on the anti-inflammatory throughout. Do not eat plants. They contain birth control. They want to kill your baby and you. Sorry. But progesterone can be helpful, either vaginal, oral, or intramuscular. Let's see. For men, this is for men and women, by the way. It's the sperm, the egg, the embryo. This is the kick-ass game changer for everyone. It's the game changer. And I'm so amazed by all of it. Look I'm not here to make profits. I'm here to make parents. Obviously, we have to be profitable, keep doing what we're doing, but affordability, access, quality, and honesty for everyone. That is the key. And let's see, you may be able to transfer 2 embryos, but I'm not saying for you in general, but one is very best. We will be open to 2, but mostly 1 is what I recommend. Cetrotide today, but also she mentioned me that this week I should see my menstrual period. Listen, if you don't get a period, get a baseline ultrasound of blood. You don't have to have a menstrual period to get moving along. That's the craziness. Get scheduled for tubal reversal. I'm doing them now twice a week as much as I can. And so we should be getting more going, but it may take 6 months. In the meantime, right? For everyone. And by the way, the molecular fertility male and female supplements, do you need these? We don't know what the science really tells us, unfortunately. It's not perfect or exact either. The FDA, FTC says we can't claim that these are going to cure any disease. And the last I looked, being infertile is a disease. Infertility is another disease like hypertension, cancer, strokes, heart, everything, right? What we'll recommend to have twin boys? Well, you got to do IVF, PGS, and transfer 2 embryos. We don't recommend it. 111. Keto Airbnb. Oh, I like it. Let's see. Carl Ambrose. Hello. What do you like to order when you're out to eat? What do I eat? I always eat a ribeye steak. Oysters. I will occasionally get extra crispy fries dipped in sour cream with salt, a little bit of simple sugar, just a little bit, but it's ribeye steak. Pittsburgh Blue, lots of fat with butter and salt. Amazing. That's it. And if you're in Syracuse, go to the new Lemongrass. and ask for Kiltz's cut of ribeye, right? And maybe even, what is Kiltz eat? Oysters, ribeye steak, a little bit of lobster with a bunch of melted butter, not clarified butter, all of it, in my opinion. Now, if you're allergic to butter, you might clarify it. It might be a little bit better. Jaylyn, Leslie, let's see, Weimar, let's see, Kendra Lee, how are you doing? Amazing team members from all over the country and the world, all over. And we're going to be adding more in the 2022. That's really the key, that we want to be adding more for all of us, right? Angela, for those who don't have regular periods, do they do a baseline? Yes, I do a baseline. You don't have to have a regular period. You don't have to have a period. When they say call it your period, I don't get periods. Get a baseline, I'll send a blood work, get going, right? Let's see, your tip to add heavy cream to my coffee has been a game changer. Find it filled. It's like cream, not half and half, never. Buttercream, a kick-ass, amazing, right? Is everyone doing good on this beautiful snowy Sunday in upstate New York? All of us must lead our lives with positivity and love, right? And you must love the gal, the guy, the human being in the mirror. Whatever description you want, you got to love that person, right? When you have faith first, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, Hindu, or your other ancient tribal belief systems, have faith in yourself, right? That's the most important part. I don't like wheatgrass shots. No way. Don't do it. Third failed transfer. What testing? Harmony, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, immune 3 or immune 4, and Kiltz's keto. It's a solution, a planned solution. Remember, diets are dead. No more dieting ever again. You do this, and it's a game changer. You're the Ferrari. You're the most valuable, expensive. This isn't difficult. It doesn't have to be variety. Boring is the best way to a baby. I'm sorry. Key. And for all those single women or men or trans out there, whatever, we're here to help you. All of us can do better on this journey of life to love and forgive. That's key. And let's put down the guns and the bombs in Ukraine and Russia, and let's all sit at the table and find a way to share love with each other. Letrozole. You don't have to get your period. Faith over infertility. Do not need it. Stay on Orlissa, Letrozole. Get a baseline. Get started. That's what I recommend. Suspected scar tissue pain from sapingectomy, lap, mild endoexcise. You recommend another lap or just Orlissa, Letrozole, and the fertility plan for everyone. And what's more important than being reproductive in life, right? Whether you're a potter, a painter, a poet, a musician, you are, whatever you're doing in life, do it with the zest of you're the artist. You and I are the artists of life, and let's be the artists in a better, most amazing way. Never, ever give up, right? Check out Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, the baby plan, which is ultimately the solution. Oh, and Maria, we love Maria and Craig Emmerich. By the way, it's high keto, paleo is high animal fat. That's the really best way. High fat. You need fat in and on your body. It's skinny is deadly. If there's a famine, skinny is deadly. And get off the treadmill. Wait a minute. We gotta do more of this, right? Meditation, yoga, prayer, visualization, right? And listen and learn from so many out there. Check out Kelly Hogan, Bella, Steak and Butter Gal, Dr. Tro, Zach Bitter, just so many amazing people out there. Listen, your body is already perfect, right? Your life is already perfect because you can visualize, right? The Law of Attraction, Rhonda Byrne shared the books, and all these books I read, I listen to, I write all over, and it's the most amazing. Never, ever, ever give up. Did you become such a positive person? I learned on the way. I was the scientist to believe only the randomized placebo-controlled studies had the answer. Data is doo-doo. Statistics are snake oil. Listen, spirituality and faith and positivity. But I read The Secret. I dug deep into every book that Rhonda Byrne wrote on The Secret and wrote from. And I'm like, whoa, this is the way. You can be angry, mad, sad, but who does it hurt? It hurts me. So I'm like, why am I doing that? We want to all together, Ayandra, Last 600, Jummy, Olabanji, and thank you. Look, if you guys want to do selfies or pictures, whatever it is, we want to be there together. All those OBGYN doctors out there, all the naturopaths, all the fertility doctors, they get my thumbs up. They're doing an amazing job. We're all doing the very best we can in the very best way we can, by the way. So every day, be positive, be loving, be kind. Remember, to the person in the mirror, number one, remember your oxygen first so you can help the passenger next to you. That is key. Oregon, working on Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, North and South Dakota, the Carolinas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois. We are seeing patients from all over the globe. The idea here is that you can gain the knowledge by sharing this information. Share it away. Tell your RE doctor, there's this crazy guy, Kiltz. I don't believe the guy. What do you think? Oh, Randy Morris in Illinois, amazing. There's so many really great OBGYN fertility doctors out there. We are working together every single day. But what I learned is that I'm learning from you guys and gals and humans. Forget the gender description. Forget the descriptions of him, her, they, us. We're all human beings of goddesses and gods. Let's do that better for each one of us. All right. I'll see you guys this week in the office in Syracuse. I'll be off next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, getting my pilot's recurrence and stuff, but always safe, always learning, and always have faith in the highest power within everyone. God bless you, my friends. It is a pleasure. Sorry for any glitches, but glitches are natural and normal, right? Faults and failures and bumps in the road, but you got to make the bump, right? The stepping stone of life. I love you. Check out our books on Kiltz's Keto, The Fertile Feast, Living Your Best Life, and write your own stuff today and every day. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me. God bless to everyone.